everyone, it's Nisha. So today I thought I will do this video full face with forgotten products. We buy so much stuff, or I buy so much stuff, not so much lately, because when I look in my makeup stash I have probably enough to last me for the rest of my life. But being on YouTube, you know, we are so obsessed with getting the next new thing. But I have so many stuff that used to be my favorites. I thought I should reuse them and try them again. So if you like this type of video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let me put clips in my hair. So what I got is the Tom Ford Stick Foundation. This is ridiculously expensive. This was a present, so I didn't buy it myself. My friend got it for me. Mine is in number 06 Sable, and I remember that I used to love this foundation. So let's have a look again. This color should be quite good for me now. It is very creamy foundation, very full coverage, so start with a little and then build it up, or just go for it. I also found that this foundation is best to apply with like a buffing brush or the artist brush. It is not too good with a sponge because obviously it's very thick and creamy. I have my skincare on, and the only thing I've got on is the Laura Mercier primer, the Radiance one. And under my eyes I have the Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Cream. Okay, so let's do like a war paint, and I'm going to use this brush. This is It Cosmetics. I can't remember what number or what this is called, but and I sort of not buff it as such. Well, I do in that sort of motion, so that spreads out really nicely. But as you can see, it has really full coverage. Bring you a bit closer. Sorry if the lighting is gonna be going lighter, darker. It's very sunny outside and the sun keeps going in and out. Oh yes, and I've done my brows because I don't have any forgotten brow products. I'm not putting it under my eyes because it is far too thick. I think that this brush is probably the best to use it with, but again, very expensive. But you could use any of the dupes. So as you can see, the coverage is amazing. I have this bad breakout here, and that's covered it, no problem. Okay, concealer. This one on the other side, on the other hand, is not very expensive. This is the Maybelline Eraser Eye, and mine is in light. I used to love this concealer. It covers quite well. It is very creamy. It's got holoxyl in it, which is a ingredient very good for depuffing, I think. So yeah, I used to really love it. It's not too heavy, and it blends really nicely. I always put my concealer over my eyelid as well, so it acts like a primer. Okay, now to set under my eyes, this used to be my very favorite for ages. In fact, you can see how much I've used it. I've hit the pan, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and mine is in number 2 medium. It does give you this nice airbrushed look. The only thing is this powder won't keep you matte. If you are quite oily and you want to set with this powder, it definitely throughout the day you can see the oils coming through. I'm not oily, so I'm fine, and that's why I think this is probably quite good under your eyes, because it's not too drying. So I will just set with this under my eyes. Then the next forgotten thing is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, and I remember love using it. I think it was with the Synchro Skin Foundation. There it is. There is quite a lot in it. It's got color in it, so if you are very pale, this powder is probably not good for you. It might change your color, but I'm fine. I mean, this foundation was quite dark, but now it's quite light with everything I'm putting on it. I am going to use my Real Techniques 300 brush from the new, I can't remember now the name of this collection. And I'm just going to lightly set my face with it. You can really buff this powder in as well, and it looks beautiful. Okay, let's bronze now. For my bronzer, I've discovered this a while ago, not that long ago, and I loved it, and then I suddenly stopped using it, and I've been using the Laura Geller, the Tahitian Glow, and this is the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. And the thing is, someone told me that they come in different shades, but I can't see a shade on mine. It just says butter bronzer. No, I don't have the shade here. First of all, it smells amazing, and it gives you really beautiful glow. I've got another one of those 300 brushes. I'm going to use it for my bronzer. Okay, now for highlight. It is not your typical in-your-face highlight. I would call it a bit more as a illuminator. Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana powder. As you can see, I've already hit the pan. I've got another one because I remember loving it so much that I got another one just in case I've run out, but I think it'd be very difficult to run out of that one. So I used to love this powder. Well, obviously still do. So as you can see, it is not one of those balm highlighters. It just gives you that nice youthful glow. And I always go like here on the top of my cheekbones. I don't have any cheekbones. Okay, now for the blush, you probably remember I used to use this blush probably in every single tutorial, is the MAC Plum Foolery. You can see big dent in it, and somehow I haven't been using it lately for quite a while actually. So I've got another one of the Real Techniques brush in 302. Let's use that for blush. I am very drawn to plummy blushes. A lot of my blushes are pinky plums. I still love this one, definitely. Okay, now eyes. The Lorac Pro, look how filthy it is. I used to love this palette, and I still do. It's very, very dirty, but that can be helped. As you can see, I've used it loads, and I can't remember the last time I've used it. It's been so long, so I've decided that that would be my forgotten palette for today. So I will start with the shade, Mauve. Now this palette kicks up so much dust, but that's fine. The eyeshadows are beautiful, blend beautifully. The secret is when you dip your brush, really tap it off and go with really light hand. If you start going at it, then you will have fallout all over your face. It's very, very light, barely touching motion, and if the eyeshadows are good quality, you will still see them, and it's better to build them up slowly with light hand than really go for it. So I'm going to put that in my crease and blend it upward. Then I'm going to go into Sable, and I will put that just in my crease. Then with the same Sable color, I'm going to shade my outer 7 slightly. Can you see how pigmented that is? I hardly touched it, and I just didn't tap it off. But I don't have any fallout yet. So remember, if your eyes are drooping downwards, 10 downwards, you draw 7. This one is reversed 7. This one is the real 7. We will blend it out in a minute, but just make like this template. Okay, now on a little flat synthetic brush, I have here Bare Minerals tapered eyeshadow. I'm going to go into Garnet. You can see how much I love this eyeshadow. I remember I used to use this a lot for just one eyeshadow look. I would just use that. It just was beautiful. And oh my god, the pigmentation is insane. I got a bit of fallout there. I didn't tap it off. I'm shading my eye to sort of halfway. And then I'm gonna fill up my mobile lid with the nude, which again, look how pigmented that is. I'm going to go slightly over that Garnet so they merge together. Now I'm going to go back and just in like circular motions blend it up and out. Now I'm going to go back to Mauve and go on my lower lash line with it. Then I will take Garnet again on maybe like a I don't know, tiny brush. Let's do, this is Mini Smudge. this is Royal and Langnickel Silk Pro Mini Smudge Brush. They probably don't exist anymore. I have these old brushes that I use, that I like, but they don't exist anymore. Okay, and now for mascara. You know, I'm picky with mascaras, and at the moment I've got the NARS Climax, which I really like, but I remember liking this duo, and this is from Tarte. It was, this was the opening act, which is the white primer, and then the Tarteist, whatever, you know what I mean. So I remember they used to give me really good lashes, so let's try it. You know, I actually think that those white primers are really good. They almost like wrap each of your lashes round, and sorry about my phone, it's over there and I can't be bothered to get up and turn it off. They make your lashes thicker. You can use them with any mascara, it doesn't have to be the same make. But I remember really liking this duo, so let's see if I still like it. That's the mascara. This one's got oh yes, I still like it. You see, I forgot about it. This one's got quite a stiff plastic brush, but there is so much fallout on my table from those eyeshadows. But you know, unfortunately, if you want nice battery blendable eyeshadows, they usually kick up a lot of dust, and I don't mind because I just know how to deal with it. Oh, you could always do your eyes first, get rid of the fallout, and then do your foundation. You know, I do like this mascara. I might have to buy it again, but this one is a bit dry now because I've had it for a while, so I'm trying to, that's why I'm going over and over, because it is a bit dry. I will have to throw it out now. I think you're not supposed to keep mascaras longer than 3 months. I'm sure this one is older than 3 months. Yeah, I definitely like it. Might have to repurchase this one. That's why I thought this video will be fun, because like I said, we have a lot of us, you know, have a lot of makeup, and we forget about it because we on to the next new thing. Okay, yes, I do like this mascara, definitely. Now for my lips, I don't really have any forgotten lipsticks. I use most of my lipsticks all the time. There might be some crazy colors that I have, but I don't really wear them. But this lipstick I bought a while ago, and I don't think I use it enough on camera, and it's lovely. It is the Chanel, it is the Rouge Coco 432 in Cecile. And I'm going to use one of my latest purchases, NYX matte lip liner in, I'm so blind, Toulouse. This lipstick is beautiful, it's very creamy, it's got sheen to it, and it's like a, I don't know how to explain, like a nude beigey pink. So these were my forgotten products. What do you think? Let me just tell you, I don't think this is worth the money. Of course it's Tom Ford, so you have to expect that. It is very pretty. It is very heavy though at the same time. I think there is a lot of other full coverage foundations that look less heavy. and you know, you can't deny it. It is very, very beautiful foundation, but would I think it's about £66. It is huge. So how much is in here? 15 gram. So for a stick foundation, that's a lot. You know, it's a big old fat foundation, and you use so little that probably lasts you forever. But yeah, apart from that, the rest I still love. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments, and give me thumbs up so I know, and I might do more videos like it. But for now, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and stay fabulous. Bye.